Yes, people. So this gentleman's name is Robert James Perkis. Robert James Perkis. Perkis, I believe that's how you say your name anyway. But bro, this is a real sad situation on the terms of this lady named Agnes Wanjiru. And all this took place in a place called in Nanyuki called it's a Batuk. He used to be a soldier in the Batuk region. Batuk region is a place in Nanyuki, Kenya, where the British Army does their training. And the British Army up there is causing enough chaos. I don't know what the British government is doing in terms of that, because it's affected a lot of the people who are locally living there. Now, being it's in Nanyuki, a lot of people are struggling for their finances as well. So a lot of people in that region end up in things that they really shouldn't be doing, really and truly. But because of poverty is really made the place a bit horrible to live in. And there's been a lot of children have been born there with absent fathers. Where are the fathers? They've escaped back to the United Kingdom from the Batuk region. It's called the Batuk region. Batuk being B-A-T-U-K. British Armed Training something Kenya. Unity Kenya, I think it is. But anyway, it's called B-A-T-U-K, Batuk region in Nanyuki. For me personally, I don't see why the reason of the British Army needs to be in that region in the first place. But Kenyan government has to answer for that itself, because what money is coming into the pockets of the people locally rather than more damage and damage. And back to this individual, his name, they just released his picture recently, because the Kenyan government has said to the British government, can you send him here so that he can face the charges of what he's actually being accused of. What it is, Agnes Wanjiru, the lady, she was 21 years old. This happened 13 years ago now. 12 or 13 years ago. She had a 5-month-old baby who's now well over 12 years old. And he basically he executed her life basically. And then put her body in a septic tank. That's just nasty, man. For you to leave the body of the person in a septic tank after you've just caused the ultimate assault and ending her life. And most definitely you assaulted her in other ways too. So I fail to understand how this guy has been protected so well with the British government when same people in the United Kingdom will be persecuted immediately. So why is it that we're having to wait 12, 13 years to see exactly what's happening in terms of this? And I also wonder what happened to her daughter. Who's looking after her daughter, and what is the plan in place? Because you know what, these type of cases tend to go down the window and nobody ever knows what is and what happened. To be honest with you, it's horrible. It's horrible. I wish on my worst enemy to experience this kind of hatred and this kind of injustice because of one person's stupidity. When a person is stupid, you're all supposed to say, hey, you know what, you're the stupid one. What exactly has happened? And he's no longer in that region. But I predict he probably has a family now, or he probably still had a family then. But you know, he's living his life the best way he can live his life, because he's not being persecuted for taking out someone else's life and leaving the body in a septic tank. And he could claim immunity because he was in the British Army in Batuk. I honestly fail to understand what the British Army is about if a person cannot face justice for doing such a thing in itself. It doesn't matter where you are in the world. He needs to be held accountable for this, man. And I feel sorry for the lady's family, because they've all lost a family member. Someone's lost a daughter, a sister, an auntie, something along that line anyway. And her daughter has lost her mother and had to grow up in the struggle of being a girl without the mother's presence. That's another load of nah. It's tough. People, Kenya, you need to get it right. Britain, you've been taking so much out of this country. You owe at least this explanation. And this guy needs to go and face justice because it's not right. It's not right. It's not fair. Because you know what? I tell you, you wouldn't want your family member experiencing such a thing in the first place. Ay, ay, ay. People, Batuk, B-A-T-U-K, Agnes Wanjiru, and this gentleman named Robert James is another individual. I forgot his